Juliana from Stag. Today we're in the east of Singapore and we're going to be touring a two-story corner inter-terrace along Lucky Gardens. The home was originally designed by a well-known architect, and prior to moving in, the homeowners opted to give the interior a complete makeover. So it feels incredibly spacious. It's got tons of natural light flowing in through the large glass panels into various parts of the home. And before we begin this tour, I'd like to thank the listing agent Winnie, as well as the homeowners for allowing us to tour their beautiful home. But let's get right to it and begin this tour. Stepping into the porch, it's wide enough to fit 2 cars, and because it's fully sheltered, you're able to access your vehicle in any weather condition. Because this is a corner unit, you have a large amount of usable space that wraps around this home, providing you with a good indoor-outdoor living environment. Just before stepping into the home, I'd like to point out the storeroom out front is conveniently located for easy access. And through these glass sliding doors, the home immediately opens up to the living room, ensuring no wasted space. So it's very spacious overall, and the owners have opted for large loose furniture to fill up this main area. We've got double 3-seater sofas filling up this main space. This is perfect for hosting guests. And to the side is a cream console. The floor is finished in cement screed, and this spreads through the entire first floor. And right behind the living is the dining. It's currently fitted with an 8-seater dining set with designer pendant lights above. Interestingly enough, these pendant lights actually subtly reduce the ceiling height, creating a really intimate atmosphere that's perfect for mealtime conversations. Guests are also treated to a beautiful view over here, and the homeowners often find themselves in conversations here with their guests, while their child lounges and plays with the dog on the daybed to the side. Heading on, we reach a corridor signaling the end of the common hosting area, leading you to a more private space. So we have a bomb shelter, which the owners use for additional storage, and right behind that is the kitchen, separated by these large glass sliding doors. The kitchen is finished in a darker theme, and on one side we have the dry area, which the homeowners use to prep their food and where there are some electrical appliances. On the other end is an L-shaped wet area, where there's a sink, a gas hob, and more built-in appliances around the corner. The glass doors can also be opened over here, creating an extension for the kitchen and also for better cross-ventilation overall. And at the end of the kitchen, we have another recess area for additional storage. Adjacent to the kitchen, you'll find the helper's room, but what I do want to point out is the common bathroom that you'll find at the end of the corridor. We've got extremely high ceilings over here, making it feel very open and spacious. Move windows set to the side, allowing for ventilation while still maintaining the privacy of the user. This bathroom is utilized mainly by the guests of the house, but there is a dedicated shower area over here for the occupant of the previous room. Before heading up to check out the rest of the bedrooms, I'd just like to point out the absence of rises in these stairs. Also, this glass panel safety railing that allow for seamless light flow into this area. The use of white and woody material really helps to add warmth, while it's complementary to the concrete flooring below. Heading up the stairs, you'll be greeted by this long corridor that leads you to the various bedrooms, and you'll also notice that the flooring has changed to wood, giving it a more homely feel. Overhead, we've got skylights that are carved into the rooftop, allowing for plenty of natural light to come in even when the doors to the bedrooms are closed. And speaking of bedrooms, you'll see that they're all set to one side, allowing them to all have a great view of the surrounding greenery. And moving further along, we've got open shelving over here that rises all the way up to the skylights, allowing for the homeowners to display some of their decorative items. This room belongs to the grandmother, and being set at the far end does ensure maximum privacy. This extended living area has been kept mostly minimalistic and acts as a prayer and extended living space. The walls to the adjacent bedroom has been hacked away, and this leads you to the resting areas. Here we have a queen-size bed, a large built-in 2-panel wardrobe on one side, a small bedside table on the other, and that is overlooking the beautiful greenery outside. This bedroom doesn't have an ensuite, but you'll find the common bathroom just right outside, and it's finished in a similar layout to the bathroom that we saw on the first floor. So instead of your conventional doors, you have these large glass sliding dividers over here, allowing light to spill both in and out, also simultaneously visually enhancing the space. This next room acts as a hybrid and is both a child's playroom as well as the father's study. You have a large study table fitted over here, complemented with chairs on both sides, and it even has its own attached bathroom. Moving further along, here is where you'll find the child's bedroom. So there are multiple panels of built-in wardrobe, and there's still ample space to fit a single bed as well as a study table on the side. This room has mostly been fitted with modular furniture, which allows it to change as the child grows up. And similar to the hybrid room that we saw earlier, there's also an ensuite bathroom. And finally, the master bedroom. So stepping in, you'll find a forked entrance. On one side is the rest areas that is undoubtedly my favorite part of this home, and the other side leads you to the main master bathroom. In this transitory area, you have full height walk-in wardrobes that guide you in. And stepping inside, you'll see that this master bathroom is finished in a similar style as the bathrooms that we saw earlier. We've got louvre windows as well as grey stone tile floors, and the only difference is that this space is a lot more spacious. Heading over to the rest areas, one of the first things you'll notice is the generous amount of space in this room. We've got end-to-end windows that let in a copious amount of light, also giving you a full-length view of the greenery outside. Right in the middle is a king-size bed. We've got bedside tables on both sides, plus a day bed and a lounge chair to the side. Because this room is so large, you'll even be able to fit in a study area or a lounge area with sofas if you desired. We have finally come to the end of the tour. I hope you've enjoyed it as much as I did. So before we go, I'd like to thank the listing agent Winnie as well as the homeowners for allowing us to tour their beautiful home. And as always, if you'd like more information about this home or development, you can click on the link in the description box below or head on over to stackedhomes.com/editorial to find out more. Don't forget to like, subscribe, leave us a comment, and hit that notification bell for updates on future videos. That's all that I have for you today. We'll see you in the next one.